We have a fresh update on Pi Network. So this is on Pi Network official S account. You can see if I scroll down, I have a fresh update here posted an hour ago, which says Pi Network has launched Pi Hackathon 2025, the first community-wide hackathon since the launch of Open Network. Developers are invited to build mainnet applications that empower real-world utility using Pi and help shape the ecosystem and compete for a chance to win up to 160,000 Pi coins. If you check your mining app, you will see this update. And also, they just made a blog post on this update. As you can see here, this is minepi.com. Okay, now we're going to go through this long blog post as brief as possible and just update you what this update is all about. Before I start, I want to say that this update does not really concern the pioneers directly, but it concerns developers. Okay, now let's go ahead and do this. Pi Hackathon 2025 enhance Pi utility in the open network era. Now, just like I read before, it's almost the same thing that we have here. Okay, so following the app building momentum from Pi Today 2025, this hackathon encourages developers to create tools, apps, and experience that make Pi more usable and accessible across the whole world. So if you're a developer in whichever programming language, you have a chance to come and build on Pi Network and stand a chance to win some prizes. If I scroll down, you can see the prizes there. The first place goes on with 25,000 Pi. Do the conversion and you see how much you have there. The second place goes home with 45,000 Pi. The third, place, that is applications, go home with 15,000, and we have 5 teams flagged. Okay, 5,000 Pi. They call it honorable mentions. Now, these are the price tags for these developers that might show interest to build on, Pi Network. These are just incentives to encourage developers to come and build on Pi. Now, this is how to participate. Remember, this is just for developers. Okay, as a normal pioneer who is not into app development, you might not really understand this update. Okay, now if you're a developer and also a pioneer, you can go ahead and participate. Now, this is how to participate on this program. Now, number one, you need to register using official hackathon registration form. You can see this link here will take you to this form here. Is a Google form. You can see Pi Hackathon 2025 registration form. Okay, so go ahead and use this form here to register. So you can see your email, your Pi username, your role. Okay, maybe whether you're back-end engineer or front-end engineer. Now, answer some questions, choose your region and go ahead and agree, then, submit. As simple as that. That is how to participate. Okay, number one, register or join the email list. If you click on this email list, it takes you to this place again. You can see it here. I can go ahead and join this group. Okay, now to build and collaborate with your team using Pi App Studio, the developer portal, and shared resources. So these are links. You go ahead and check on it. This is, for example, this should be the developer portal here, Pi developer portal. There's a lot of things you can, take from here. You can see Pi App Platform, Pi, App Platform XDK, SDK video integration. There's a lot of code snippets you can take from here as a developer. Like I said before, if you're not a developer, you won't understand what is going on here. For example, me, I'm not a developer, though I have some idea about coding. I can build website and little, but not that deep into app development. Okay, so this update is basically for developers in the ecosystem. Okay, so that's what's up. Register and build and collaborate with your team using Pi App Studio and some other resources shared here. So these are the timelines. Now, August 15, which happens to be today, registration and team formation begins today. So participants can register for the hackathon and begin forming or joining teams. Okay. Now on August 21st, that is a week later, hackathon officially begins. Okay. Formal kickoff of the hackathon. Now on September 19th, midpoint check-in. So on this date, those that are participating for this program should be able to submit, how far they have gone, building their project or developing their application. They want to see what you are working on at this point. You are expected to submit, okay, how far you have gone with your project. While on October 15th will be time or date for final submission. Okay, you can see final submission deadline. So all final submission are due, including the app listing via developer portal, demo video, and submission form. So that's what's up. I think there's no limit to the team size that you can have. You can choose to have a team of 100 people, a team of 50 developers. Is up to you. Okay, so submission requirements. So in order for your app to be considered a valid submission for Pi Hackathon 2025, you must complete 2 steps. Number 1, submit the hackathon submission Google form to be shared closer to the deadline, okay, with your demo video attached, and also submit your app in the Pi developer portal. So this is just little update which is not directly connected or linked to the pioneers, but I want to cover this update because that shows you that these guys are really doing what they have to do to make sure that this project succeeds. Okay, because every here and then they keep bringing an update. I believe that someday they will get it right and they will be able to build real utility as anticipated for this particular project. Okay, so that's what's up, and you can see the app review criteria. All apps will be judged based on the following. When you are done building, these are the things you should focus on. You should align with the mainnet listing guidelines, Pi utility and alignment with overall community needs, technical completeness and innovation, user interface and user experience, okay, accessibility and ease of navigation, long-term utility on the Pi mainnet blockchain, uniqueness and distinctive use cases. So apps must have an English name, have a logo, compliant with trademark guidelines, have an accurate description in English, include preview demo images that showcase the UI and UX of the application, integrate with PiNet, include privacy policy, and a whole lot of that. So you have a whole lot of resources to use as a developer. As you can see linked here, developer onboarding guide, getting started checklist. All you need to know as a developer is included on this post. Okay, well linked. Even the GitHub page, as you can see here, Pi OX. As you can see, they made mention of this somewhere here. Okay, developers are encouraged to be creative by innovating based on real user needs. Take advantage of community contributions by building an open source project using Pi open source, okay, aka Pi OS. It's a GitHub page. You can see it here linked. Okay, so that's what's up. As a developer and you are interested in building a Pi ecosystem, this is a chance for you to onboard and you stand a chance of winning a prize, something tangible. Okay, up to 1, 2, 3 plus 5, that is 8 prizes for 8 different developers. So that's what's up. Go ahead and take advantage of this as a developer, and as a pioneer you can see the steps that these guys are taking day by day, day out, month out. They keep doing something new, and I believe that someday they will get it right. Although if you check CoinMarketCap, Pi is still there, maybe around 40 or 38, I don't really know. Yeah, 38 cents, 38 position on CoinMarketCap. So they keep doing and they keep building, and we believe that someday we'll be glad that you're part of this, honorable community. That's what's up, and see you in the next video.